so long it feel like home to me. To keep it real, I keep that chrome in me. Sometimes I feel nobody's home. I bet you ain't expecting this tone. You ain't tripping, it's just all in your bones. Yeah, early dismissal for your songs. I don't want beef, rearrange your tone. I'm not too proper, I just stop before you home. Put your life on that shit. Leave that shit alone. Out of my mind, I need the big bag. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Quarterback shine. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Quarterback shine. At night it feel like I've been out of my mind all day. And I gotta say it feeling good to be right back up on the scene. My pistol beam so clean I call it God's eye. Come back with fits and jeans so mean I leave them home tied. Pull up with shit with screams, that bitch was screaming all night. She left her cream up on the seat up on my motorbike. Yeah. Take a picture of the dream and make a satellite. Don't take no picture of the link cause we be killing mice. 2223 cause I've been feeling like I usually roll with M16s but I've been chilling right. Check my team, they full of beans. I pray the Lord to grant your dreams if you ain't fucking with the team. Tip his bitch up if he fucking with the team. I swear that's what we mean. I swear that's what we scream. All you gotta do is share with us the cream. Share with us the cream. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Quarterback shine. Out of my mind, out of my mind, I need the big bag. Quarterback shine. Forget my nigga E. Out of my mind.
Okay, peace to everybody who's joining in midday. Hope your day is going well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to do this quickly as possible. This is just a little lunchtime break. Before I say anything else, I just want to say, you see what's on the screen, get your tickets. I did drop the link. Peace, Ben Frank, to my mods, and I have to give you a mod wrench, Genesis. I think you already have one. Please reshare. Peace, James Davis. Please reshare the links for people to get the tickets to these very, very informative, entertaining, and sometimes legendary classic debates we have coming up on the 23rd of this month. That's in 10 days. Elder Yara versus Lex Vortex. Was the New Testament heavily influenced by Greek philosophy? Elder Yara says no. Lex says yes. You have to tune in and see who you think is right or wrong. So get your tickets. The link is in the chat. And then, of course, before that, I shouldn't say and then, because this debate that I'm about to show you comes before the debate with Brother Yara, Elder Yara and Lex. We've got Brother Takori versus Mandinka Mali, formerly known as JJ7000, is Esau the beginning of the white race according to the Bible? Takori says yes. Mandinka Mali says emphatically no. Please get your tickets. The links are in the chat. Now we got that out of the way. Thank you so much for supporting. And let's just get to the information. Let me take these banners down, or these flyers down. Peace, Genesis.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I disconnected for a minute. I want to, and if my audio is bad, please, Genesis, you let me know, and audience, let me know. Wait a minute. Y'all launching a new channel? Yeah, James Davis, we renamed the dumpster to pay close attention because we're done with that. We did what we did. So now let's get to the information though. If any of you have at all been on these YouTube streets, you've seen the dating show, the really popular, successful hit show, Pop the Balloon, right? I know Genesis has seen it. So, you also, if you've been in these YouTube streets, you've also seen the constant man versus woman, manosphere versus women going their own way, men going their own way, pink pill versus blue pill. I'm sorry, red pill. So you get what I'm saying. So I'm actually going to critique a critiquer. I don't know this man at all. I just saw his channel today. Well, I just noticed the content today. I'm gonna shout his channel out. His name is Mr. Perfect. And I watched one of his shows, and I was agreeing with him. And then this one right here, I was like, I don't agree so much. So I'm not here to bash him. I'm not here to bash men. I really am here to give my commentary on the commentary that he did and on the situation that he did commentary on. And I also want you as an audience to add in your information, type it in. You can hit the link and come in if you want. But before all that, I should have said, once I do with Genesis, I want Genesis to also add in. So I was going to let you watch it before, remember, but I didn't have time because I'm trying to get to somewhere before the end.
I probably didn't see it already. Trust me, I've been watching this for a while.
Oh, okay. So let's get to it right now. Let me go ahead and pull this up and we'll listen to it. Fair use. I am doing this for educational purposes, sociological research, societal research as well, and psychological research, seeing what's the behavioral research between men and women in society. Before I get started, I want to make sure that I also say this isn't a bashing session. I said that once before. I'm not bashing men. I'm not bashing women. I'm not bashing black men. I'm definitely not bashing black women. We're going to take a look at this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Can't get it. Wait. This is annoying. Hold on. Did I screen share it already?
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mr. Perfect, the Blogger. Now, those Pop the Balloon videos been going very viral. I want you guys to check out this wild version of Pop the Balloon. I mean, it was so crazy. I didn't even know what to expect. But this is a Pop the Balloon episode where, get this, a woman on the Pop the Balloon Jamaica edition attacks the contestant with a mic after rating her a 0. You heard it right. I said she attacked him with the microphone because he rated her a 0.
Okay, we're gonna tune in. I'm not gonna. Y'all know me, but I'm gonna try not to stop it too much. But I have to stop her commentary anyway, so I can't get. So we can make sure we protect the channel.
I haven't seen this one. This is new.
Okay, great. So now I see there's a version.
There's different Pop the Balloons, by the way. There's like the main one, and then there's the copycat. So this is like a sub Pop the Balloon thing. So
Got it. This is a Jamaica. I want you to pay close attention. Now he's directing art because from his critique, he wants us to focus on her. I need men first, and please be honest. I need men and of course women, because I know you're going to catch it. I need you to really look at the situation. She's on a dating show to find love. These men have agreed to come on to meet women, and they obviously know there might be women they don't like. They've been screened, they've been, interviewed and screened. So they're not really in a situation like where I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna talk both of them. Neither one of them is coming in like I want to get it in, and I want to curse people out, and I want to attack people. You get what I'm saying? It's not even supposed to be that vibe or that context. Now let's listen.
Out of pocket. Take a look at this.
Bleach free. Alright. Your name? Nash.
pop the balloon. You just know my speed. Understand it. I am not.
Okay, I'm gonna walk this down. When he said, "Why'd you pop the balloon?" What did the guy say? I need you to chime in. Can you hear me?
I couldn't hear what he said. It was kind of like
Got it.
Say it. Go back.
I wasn't sure if you could hear. Okay, he's saying you're just not my speed. Now I don't know what happened before this because this Mr. Perfect guy tries to put layers on it afterwards. He's like, and she was being mean to all the other guys at first. I'm going by this specific incident between these two. When he says, "Why'd you pop the balloon?" The guy in the glasses says, "You're just not my speed." First off, look at his body language. Arms crossed.
Arms crossed, yeah.
He has his jacket
He
on.
came there already, like not really trying to like just be an asshole.
And he has his, and I like your input because it's your personal input. I'm not getting asshole so much. I'm getting very insecure male. Look at his shirt isn't even tucked in. He's all, wrinkled. His jacket is on backwards. Like I see little kids do that in like grade school. You know what I mean? And boys do
also make it jump, like that type of level.
Well, remember when boys used to get cold, or even girls, they turn their jacket on backwards and they wear it with the zipper part in the back. So I'm looking at a guy who maybe isn't confident. He's wearing sunglasses.
Neurodivergent, maybe.
I don't want to read too deeply. I'm just looking at him and his body language. You know what I mean? Yeah, but so you go ahead before that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting asshole so much. I'm not saying he's not going to become one, but at first I think he's just, she's too much woman, in my opinion. Too much woman physically in size. I'm not saying guys.
He's short. He's dressed kind of like wrinkly, shirt to the back, arms crossed. He already is like numb. So
yeah. So, and that's fine. She's not the woman for him. And then he asked him, let me go back. You're going to hear him say, "You're not my speed." And you're going to see her right away say, "Understandable," and just very cordially agree. Watch.
All right. Your name? Nash. Why pop the balloon? You're just not my speed. Understandable. I am not.
Okay, let's just walk it down real slow. Did that seem like she was aggressive?
No, she said okay.
Yeah. She even said it in a very sweet, very soft way, like understandable, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I want to play because he's painting it like, oh, she came in and she was so hurt because he said she rated a 0 first. So I jumped ahead. So he said, "You're not my speed." Understandable. Let me go back.
All right. Your name? Nash. Why pop the balloon? You're just not my speed. Understandable. I am not. Nothing more, nothing less. Is it? All right.
So he said nothing more, nothing less. Great. I'm going to talk about this host too. Like, he really, really dropped the ball, but keep watching.
So, based on appearance, though, what do you think about it? How much did I rate it from 1 to 10? I don't rate it.
I always hate that about these shows, though, too. Once the guy pops the balloon, even with the male or female, I hate how they start asking them, "How do you think they look?" Like, I know they're doing that for the show. You know what I mean? Like, why are you? Obviously, they don't like the way they look. They done pop the balloon. Let's be real. Because if they really found each other physically attractive, they wouldn't have popped the balloon unless the person super offended them. You want to say something before I start it up?
No, I want to hear more. I want to hear what else I got to say.
Okay.
0.
Okay, let me go back. So he rates her a 0. And I don't even think he rated her a 0. I think he meant like, I don't have a rating. But it gets like instigated. Watch.
It's on appearance though. What do you think about it? How much did I rate it from 1 to 10? I don't rate it 0.
So when he says I don't rate it 0, I think he's saying I didn't even want to rate it. But of course, this guy who's commentating is snickering. I find this is why black women can't respect a lot of our brothers. Like, he's acting like a child. snickering because a guy is saying he doesn't find a woman attractive who's clearly an attractive woman. Maybe it's not his type. She's done her hair. She's wearing nice clothes. She's not his type, but why is that funny? So you get what I'm saying? The guy in the glasses perceives the dude on the video to be dissing her. So he's snickering like that's the problem, like a child.
But like peep it out though. He got sunglasses on. The guy on the video got sunglasses on. He identifying with that, you know.
Bingo. Ding 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 ding. You just got the $100 secret prize. You got it. Thank you. Because he is identifying. He's seeing in this guy on the screen if you're gonna hear me say this, brother, take it with a grain of salt. For me, that's an incel tendency and childish. Because real sexy men who are powerful don't laugh when they hear a man saying he's not attractive to a woman. They don't care.
Even deeper, ain't no one going to go on no dating show with what looks like a backwards straitjacket on with crossed arms. Look like you're like in like a insane asylum, and then with sunglasses and then zero. So he came there to make an impression and to go viral. You know, some of these people that get on these platforms, they just know that I'm just here to get my, promote who I am and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he already got his arms. Did he cross them before she came out, or were they already crossed?
I don't know, but that's how it was when he came on. And you have a good point, and she's on point because she's gonna say, "Okay, you got your fame. Let's watch." And the guy in the red tie. It's like he also wanted her to be disrespected because you're the host. Watch when he moves on and this dude is still talking to this woman and the host is still liking it, like egging it on. Let's listen. This is for me. I want brothers to understand this. This is boy behavior between the three, between the guy who's doing the commentating, the actual Mr. Perfect, the one who's with his arms crossed in the black jacket backwards, and then the host. It's like you're not being the men that you want us to respect you as. But let me play it some more.
Zero, yeah. Alright, sir. Appearance get as 100% zero. Yeah.
Okay, now he's just trying to be rude. He's like zero. So he was trying to be nasty. I see that. Now watch her. This dude in the glasses, Mr. Perfect's trying to promote her as so bad and wild. And I'm going to rewind it, y'all. After he's telling her she's a 0, 50, like 3-4 times. Now watch.
Zero.
See, even she's like, okay, let me go back to where he's. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna go back to the top right here.
Nash. Why you pass the ball? You just know my speed.
Understandable.
I am not nothing more, nothing less. Is it? Alright, so based on appearance though, what do you think about it? How much did I rate it from 1 to 10? I don't rate it. 0. 0. 0, yeah. Alright, so appearance get as 100% 0. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright.
I mean, I don't understand. Once he said he wasn't interested, why is there a rating? You know?
Yeah. So yeah, I get it for the show. So he says 0, and she didn't go. What you mean 0? But this dude who's commentating is making it like she's so hurt off of the 0. No, she's like, first she said understandable. Then he said 0, and she's shaking her head. Yes, I want you to see this woman, this beautiful woman. See, y'all are mad when women start acting up.
I mean, she probably thinking he is a negative 0 because you look weird.
No, wait, just listen. You're hilarious. Listen to this. And if you say, oh, you're siding with her, I don't know what happened before in the guy's defense with the glasses, the one with the jacket backwards. Now, I'm hearing that she was rude to the guys before, but I don't see that. So I'm going for face value of what I'm critiquing. And she's saying, okay, you find me when he says 0, you see this woman shake her head. Okay, 0, because she's not worried about him. Let's listen a little more.
0, yeah. Alright, so appearance get as 100%.
See her shaking her head, yes? You saw her shaking her head, yes, right?
0.
He's like a 5 foot 3, bro.
Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
And I'm not even into like height and stuff like that. But you short, you got like your hat, your thing on backwards. You got your arms crossed, sunglasses on, and then shirt untucked. You just look at you. You calling her a 0? She's dressed for the occasion. She looks nice. Got a nice dress on. Got her weave on tight, whatever, wig, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Probably got some eyelashes on. She didn't put herself together to come to this thing, and he looked like trash, honestly. So she probably agreeing, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, because the feeling's mutual. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. See,
and even the next guy, like all like on cool, she is dressed up, like, so even if the next guy says some bull stuff. Like you got a hoodie on with
well, let's not involve him, because this is what I don't want to do. And I like that you're doing. I like what you're saying. I just want to make sure people know that that's not my stance. I agree with you.
You're on a dating show. You should.
Okay, yeah, no. That's. But my thing is this. I'm not. Let me be clear. I'm like Genesis, where we are both aligned. Where you want to come for me, now I'm gonna clock your tea. If you don't come for me, I don't care if you're having a hoodie. If you're a great guy, if you're a great girl, if you are a good person, that hoodie is going to look like $1 million. But once you start talking about people and try to make them, this is the key. You can say, no, you're just not my type. I'm sorry, I rate you a 0. Nothing wrong with that. When you're trying to hurt her feelings, like 0, a 0, like, you're trying to hurt her feelings, but let's look, because remember, Mr. Perfect in this hat is saying that she's the one that couldn't take it. But let's see what really happens. Now, he's sitting here calling her all kinds of 0s, and you're on point, Genesis. What you said early, watch what happens.
0.
She's okay.
0. 0, yeah. All right, sir. Appearance get us 100% 0. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, based on Nash appearance, what do you think about him? Would he have gotten your number?
No, he wouldn't have. I don't like tattoos. And
you're capping, bro.
Stop. Did you see that? He sat there and called her a 0 like 4 or 5 times. She sat there quietly. She said, okay. When it was her turn to say how she felt, he was so hurt and soft and emotional and like nice melted cheese inside. You're capping. You notice that. See, this guy
play the rest, because I want to see.
I'm gonna play the rest, but I just want to say this real quick. This person, Mr. Perfect, is critiquing and saying she couldn't handle him saying 0, but really he couldn't handle when you like it, I love it, my turn. And when she started to tell him, which makes sense because she's like a whole foot taller than him, she's telling him she doesn't like short guys, she doesn't like tattoos, and she doesn't like light skin. So he can't handle it. So watch what happens once she tells him about himself.
All right, based on Nash appearance, what do you think about him? Would he have gotten your number?
No, he wouldn't have. I don't like tattoos. And
you're capping, bro.
I don't like tattoos.
You're capping.
She's being very ladylike. She's being very sweet and kind, and he has been rude and nasty to her. I repeat. See, this is what you need to know about black men. Most black men know this. But this little section of men, like these men, the man critiquing it and the man on the screen and the dude in the red tie, you act like you're not dealing with the goddess of all goddesses. You're going to rub us the wrong way when we're trying to be sweet. And then when we come out our face and something goes down, and then you want to act like you're disrespected. I mean that. Because she has been very sweet to him, very kind. He said, I'm not. She said, understandable. She said, okay. He's calling her 0. She's like, okay, yes. I'm going to go back and let it play. And then when she starts talking and she's even being nicer than him, she's like, well, I don't like tattoos. And he's like, you're capping, man. Totally childish, totally rude, totally disrespectful. So let's go back and look at the difference between the two. And I'm going to play it past this part. I'm going to let it play through past this part. Before I undo it, before I start it, Genesis, you want to say something? I'm gonna let it go.
No, I'm gonna comment on the whole interaction.
Okay, great. There we go.
0.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back before that. But she was very cordial.
Understandable.
I am not.
Understandable.
Alright. Your name? Nash. Why you possible? You just know my speed.
Understandable.
I am not. Nothing more, nothing less. Is it? Alright. So based on appearance, though, what do you think about it? How much did I rate it from 1 to 10? I don't rate it. 0. 0. 0. Yeah. Alright, so appearance get as 100% 0. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, based on Nash appearance, what do you think about him? Would he have gotten
He
your
looks
number?
a little. No, he wouldn't have. I don't like tattoos, and
You're capping, bro.
I don't like tattoos.
You're capping. If I give you a 10,
Why would I
you would
cap?
because if I give you a 10, you would be like, oh,
I wouldn't have. You're short. You're light. You're short. You're light. I could body you.
So you cannot what?
Body you all day, every day.
Now, see, that's all they see from black women. When she finally had to treat him like the boy he is, when she finally had to treat him like the boy child he is, that's all people see. Look at his face. Look at the red tie face. You don't understand. You're sitting here letting him call her a 0 4 or 5 times. Why aren't you just moving on from him? Now he's confused with the ponytail, the front ponytail.
No, he was confused when he said 0. I saw his face crinkle.
Okay, yeah, I get it. But watch, you'll see. He's going to act confused when she has to actually, which violence is wrong. You will get killed. Don't put your hands on anybody. And I don't want anyone to get unalived. I shouldn't say the KILLED. You could get. Do not put your hands on people. So I'm not encouraging women putting their hands on men or women. Don't do it. I do want to say everybody isn't patient and okay. And some people have been raised to choose violence. I haven't. So he is highly disrespectful. She knows she's on a national show. She knows she's standing in front of a bunch of people. He keeps on telling her she's a 0. And when she goes to actually tell him about himself, it has to get turned up because he's immature and he's very emotional.
Because if I give you a 10, you would be like, oh,
I wouldn't have. You're short. You're light. You're short. You're light. I could body you.
So you cannot what?
Body you all day, every day.
That's light, man. That's light.
Negative 5.
She just, yeah. I'm not gonna entertain it. You see it? Let her
We
believe
could
what she
move
wants.
on.
Body language. This is a professional woman. She's not playing with him. And people say, no, she's not, because she's going to end up hitting him with that microphone. But he's like, you hear how she said -5, and then you see how she walked back? This whole
his whole arms uncrossed, like, oh, hold up.
Yeah, but exactly. And you see this guy in the middle, though, he's not innocent. In the white with the red tie. When she stepped back and said -5, she's actually letting him know, I want to get away from this situation before I bust him upside his head or something goes on. Can we move on? You're going to see. I'm not justifying her violence. I wish that she didn't do that. But you see how these two, like, why aren't you moving on? Why aren't you moving on? You're letting this escalate and it's not going to be good. She's trying to tell him, let's move on. She backed up. She wants to go to the next guy. But they don't get it. Let's go back and you'll see.
Why do you all day, every day?
That's light, man. That's light.
Negative 5.
She just, yeah. I'm not gonna entertain it. You see it? Let her
We
believe
could
what she
move
wants.
on. We don't want to entertain you either.
Delulu. Definition.
See how this other incel with the, now I'll talk about him with the hoodie. He thought that was funny because that must be a word they say in Jamaica, delulu.
Delulu. No, they say delulu.
Like delusional. I get it.
They always love to say that about women, about when they have a preference that you're delusional.
Yeah, so he thought it was funny.
So, I'm gonna say you're a negative, but then when you say I'm a 0. When she say, well, you're a -5, oh, you're delusional. Okay.
Thank you. He's not.
This guy is like whack.
Who is telling this dude that he's hot anyway? I mean, he's like, I don't want to talk about him, but it's like, come on, you guys put on these clothes and do these hand motions, but you don't know how to get women. Even if she wasn't attractive, newsflash, boys, and this is for boys, not you're men, you're not men. When men are not attract to women, well, let me use Sonnetter, my man. he'll never call a woman ugly.
But
He
let me tell you
never.
this.
Let me just get this statement out. Men who get women don't tell women that they're not attracted to, that they're unattractive. I'm gonna make this clear. Real men who women desire and who get a lot of women do not tell women, I'm not attracted to you, when they're not attracted to them. You understand? That's how you get more women. I mean, it's a paradox, but that's true. When you're not attracted to a woman, you don't say, "Oh, I don't find you attractive," because that makes other women not like you. Now you could go ahead, Genesis. The ones that you might be attracted to will find you unattractive.
So I'm gonna say this is that he was immediately like intimidated by her. She got big boobs. He's small. He probably has a small peen, and so therefore he knew right away that he would not be able to please her. So therefore he tried to put her down to make up for his own inadequacies, in the peen department.
Yeah,
And when she
I
came back and said, negative
don't judge
five,
men. I
in
don't
her
judge
little
men's penis
ego.
size by their height. So I just want to say
Well,
we talking to a whole audience of men out there.
it's not even
So
about height. It's not about height. It's about like, listen, because
okay.
there's plenty of dudes that have been that small and probably would have been ready to take her down and said, "Hey, it's up."
Right, that's right.
But
So
the
they're
fact that he
trying to
came like
small.
that shows that he probably is working with little, and so therefore, he had to like try to put her down to build himself up. And
Right.
so really, he knows what he's working with, and he know he ain't gonna be able to penetrate nothing past anything. So that's what I believe is the situation is that he knows already that what, I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with that. So, but then when she came back with the -5 and said, "Listen, I could buy you," woo, woo, he had to like in his own manhood say, "You know what? Nah, nah, nah." You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta like, no, you're delusional
Then
and
he's
make her.
ready to fight her, right? When she said I could body you, he's like
It's
ready.
it really really comes down to D size because a real man as small as he is, I know plenty of dudes that's
Um,
probably like smaller and shorter and whatever that'll be like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Come
well,
on.
that's and I said I don't want to echo chamber, so I that's Genesis' take on it, and she for a lot of people she's resonating. For me, I didn't I'm not saying it for me, I don't look at it. I don't even think he D size or not, I don't think of it like that as much as more than he has to be the woman. Like he wants to be the center of attention. He can't have her subconsciously. He doesn't want her to outshine him. He has to be the prettiest one, because now these guys want to be the prettiest one. And I'm looking at it as like he's looking at her like I can't handle her. She's like you said, she's to me, she's beautiful, but I know some brothers out there probably like, I
Big
don't know what
breasts.
you
I'm
see.
sure he didn't. He covered up her booty. I'm sure she got a look big old booty, all that stuff.
You're gonna
And
see
let
her.
me tell you something. Men, listen. Men, when it comes down to it, really, they're able to look at a woman. It's almost like a computer procreation, right? So they know based on what they're working with whether or not they'll be able to penetrate and be able to like hit the walls and work the middle, right? So if he already knows he's inadequate, he's going to try to put her down in some kind of a way to make up for his inadequacy. Like I said, a guy that's equally his size that really is working with something is not going to sit there and talk mess because there's probably a chance that he might be able to get some coochie. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me right away that the moment that he came across, he had his arms crossed and said, "You know what? Nah, I couldn't even do nothing with that." You know what I'm saying? That's what it really boils down to because men are visual creatures and it's about procreation at the end of the day. So if you know that you can't be able to penetrate or procreate in a certain way and please that woman, you're going to automatically like shut it down. So that's what it is. So
Okay.
it hurt his ego when she said -5.
Right. Well, okay. And thank you for that's why I wanted you to come on. That's the sisters. We're hearing from another woman. You're hearing two different perspectives, and everybody else is adding in. I didn't want this to go too long, but I do. No pun intended. But I'm just saying, like for me, there's a lot of men out there who don't have any problems with their physical selves. Of course, I'm not knowing this for sure, but I can't just say D size because this is happening on a large scale of men, and it's a lot of black men. Again, I don't know anything. I usually don't talk about packages of men, but I will say this since she's bringing it up. Not to seem like I'm prude or anything, but I will say this. I mean, I don't want to seem prude, so I'll entertain this conversation. There's so many black men that people have said black men are well endowed, right? And the majority of these men who are doing this are black men. So that's why I can't just say, oh, it's D size. Because there's Asian guys that aren't having this issue with women. And we know from the statistics that we've heard, I'm not saying Asian. See, I don't like to rate men by their penis size. So I can't say that this is a penis size issue. This is beyond that. I don't think it's that. So, but we both have this. I like your input and I give my input. So go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. Okay, as a bigger woman, right? So I'm a bigger woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm what you would call a BBW, and I could sense when a person is intimidated by a person's size, and that's all this is. It's really intimidation by size.
And I'm listening to you.
And the reason why I know that is because, like I said, a smaller guy that was equipped with the equipment to deal with her there is a slight chance he might be able to hit it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, he's not going to put her down like that because he might be able to charm her into getting some PUSSY, right? So therefore, he wouldn't go so hard with it, you know, because men really are kind of like come on, like
I'm hearing you. No, I'm letting you. I wanted you to get your voice out there. So I'm gonna play it a little bit more because I'm getting to the end of it. But thank you for adding that because you did make a point. See, when you said that part, yeah, there are different sizes of women. And even if we're not just talking about the plumbing, the whole guy, like if you're even a smaller stature guy, you don't think, oh, I can't handle her physically. I get what you're saying.
No, I'm trying to tell you because I've had plenty of like little short dudes. I mean, damn near like 5 foot. I'm 5'4". Like, and they'll still try to holler because they know what they can do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, you might be shorter with it, you might be taller than me or whatever, but I got it. So
I got you.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? So,
oh wow, that's an interesting topic. The more I think about it, because I never thought about it. We have to talk about this behind the stage, but that's a great point. Thank you for adding that in. And let's get back to him just being super rude. Just even if he did think, oh, she's too much for me, you don't have to be rude to her. So let me just play it a little more, and then I'm unfortunately have to end this. I appreciate everybody coming in. I
guarantee that if she was a smaller chick, he probably wouldn't have came at her like that.
Probably.
But you can see already that she's big breasted. Probably if he didn't have that covered up, big bootied, and he looking at her like, yeah, I can't handle that anyway.
Well, she's got a pretty face. Like she's a pretty woman. I don't get it, but it. So let's listen. Let's listen a little more.
Yeah.
All right.
No, bro, man. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
And even then, you see how she said, "All right."
Have some STD.
Then she's still going at him though, because he's grabbing his crotch. Oh Lord, it's getting ready to go crazy. Okay, I'm gonna play it all the way through, and then we can come back maybe to it again. It's
interesting. What did he do? He grabbed his crotch, so that means that he's only thinking about his ability to.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's telling me everything I'm saying.
Well, no, I get what I'm saying. I'm not saying I fully agree, but I could definitely see your point. Definitely see your point.
All right.
No, bro, man.
He thought the guy was high-fiving him because that's what they all have to do as a hive. Like they have to man love each other. And I'm not saying in a gay way. I don't say yeah. Yeah, I'm saying they have to be like, let's bro down. We're attacking this woman. Yeah, misogyny, rise of misogynists. Like he thought that the host was high-fiving him. Watch.
Let her believe what she wants.
We don't want to entertain you either.
Delulu. Definition, Delulu. Yeah.
All right.
No, bro, man. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Man,
like you're holding your nutsack like you have some STD.
That was okay.
Yeah, let it go. Let it breathe.
Okay. Your name?
STD, shut up. You look like you're sick.
For me,
grab his nut. That's inadequacy.
So they did show her booty. And the dude that's bigger though, I don't know. I'm listening to Genesis now, y'all. Because the bigger dude is kind of eyeing her up and down like he wants.
Hey, I can take that on, but this dude is up here like you ain't nothing, and then grabbing his balls and all kind of weird stuff. Like, bro, like, come on now.
Genesis.
It's 100% about like his inadequacy.
Well, I don't know. I'm not agreeing with that stance, but I can see that it's a point that you're making that's starting. It's looking like it's making sense as it unfolds. But I'm not going to say yes, that is what happens. I don't generally lead with that, but I'm listening to you. But because I am seeing the bigger guy is like, he looks serious. Like I might want to get my balloon back, you know. So let's watch this.
Delulu. Definition, Delulu. Yeah.
Big guy ain't laughing. The other
No, he only laughs when all
bent over like guffawing. You know what I'm saying? He like,
yeah, wow.
Like, maybe you don't want to seem too like he's too into what he's saying because he's like, hey, after this, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
All right.
No, bro, man. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this dude right here might want his balloon back. Because he's seeing like what is going on here. He won't even
with his fupa.
He won't even let him
doing it with his little fupa. It's like you got a fupa going on.
Let me just get this out right now.
A fuda. He ain't got a fupa. He got a fuda.
I know. I don't want to keep making this all about his penis, though. To be honest, I don't really want the whole thing to be about that. I get what you're saying, but there has to be more than just his penis, right? Like even if some guys are smaller, let's use white boys and Asians who are always more like with their women. I'm not saying with black women, with their women, they don't get into these conflicts, and they are small as it's a scientific statement out there. Sorry, guys, to the Asian community, that they're like the smaller guys. They don't treat their women generally like this. So
Asian women have smaller. I think the JJ's right.
Well, you really want to make this just about his penis, huh?
I'm play the rest of it. You gonna see the body language and everybody gonna see it.
Have some STD. Yeah, let it go. Let it breathe.
Okay. Your name?
STD, shut up. You look like you're sick.
For me, like, I don't see nothing wrong with her still.
Thank you.
Yes, man. Come on and please.
Your shoes look like they need a little cleanup. Your face looks like it needs a little. Start your nice little boy. Go.
See, now he's messing with her. He forgets also that she's from the island, that they're all island, but he must think that she wouldn't do something to him because they're on the show. But to me, I don't know. It's looking kind of.
Bro, he backed up all the way to the wall and leaned back, bro. That's inadequate. He feels inadequate. What man is gonna lean against the wall, bro? Everybody else is standing strong.
Well, I don't know.
To like leaning against the wall, like this nigga is.
No, but wait a minute. Hold on, Genesis. This might also be something that he likes to do with women, and it might turn him on. He might think, you know, this back and forth might actually make him feel like, yeah, this is sexy. He might be turned on by it as well.
Know what? That's another thing that could happen. So sometimes guys do that. They'll trigger you and then make you feel a certain way, and it gets off on the pheromones that get kicked out when women are angry. Because when you exude like certain pheromones and all type of wild stuff, when they get mad, and guys do get horny, get like that's probably why he was grabbing his peen.
Maybe because look at this, guys.
Mad and he clutching up. It's like that's probably why he was doing that. Okay.
All right. So let's try to remember about the channel, okay? Because we got to.
I didn't say the real word.
No, I'm just saying. I just want us to keep that in mind. The level of where we're trying to keep the channel at. We can talk about these things and you're fine. I'm interested in what you're saying, but I just want to remind everybody. Now,
I'm not saying like the actual words. I'm just
no, even just the way we're discussing it. You know, I'm talking for myself too. You haven't said anything offensive. I just want to warn everybody. Well, you and me, and then the people in the chat I'm not looking at. it's an interesting topic, though, especially what you said about pheromones, and maybe this is something that he likes. Because I was gonna say when you were talking, you notice he's more relaxed. Isn't that weird? Like he's not all arms crossed, like withdrawn. He's kicked back and he's enjoying himself, and he feels like in his element now that he's got her out of her element. That's just sad, but that's what happens. I think it made him feel it's more secure.
Now I'm just confused. Why is she coming at him so crazy?
I know you're confused because you didn't see the whole. He couldn't see her trying to get away from him and him just totally disrespecting her.
Dark still.
Thank you.
Is it me? Come on, please.
Your shoes look like they need a little cleanup. Your face looks.
The guy with the red tie is acting like he's so exacerbated, but it's his show. He's supposed to say, okay, guys, let's
So the
try.
biggest thing that they like to say is, "Oh, you're old as F. You're old. You're this. You're that." Right?
Oh, he called her old.
Yeah, he said you're old as F. You're old as F-U-C-K. So my thing is that
He
okay?
did?
So
I wanna see what he
so
called her.
don't we have like an age limit?
STD, shut up.
Hold on,
You
let me
look
see.
like you're sick.
And she's right. See, this guy shakes his head. This goat, this Mr. Perfect guy. The statistics are out there. These women are getting diseases from these men. So her saying STD and grabbing it, she's being nice. Like, why are you grabbing yourself? Like, that shouldn't be something you're doing in a conversation at all. It's so become so, they don't want us to wear bonnets outside. I'm saying in general, but keep your hands off your private parts. Like,
Well, one thing I do notice is that now this guy has his arm crossed. The
Yeah.
guy, the taller guy still has his arm behind his back, body language. So that one guy is almost influencing the other guys to like feel like similar to how he feels. That's interesting.
right.
For me, like, when I see nothing wrong with her still.
Thank you.
Is it me? Come on, please.
Your shoes look like they need a little cleanup. Your face looks like it needs a little. Stop your nice little boy. Go.
Now I'm just confused. Why is she coming at him so crazy? I mean, he rated you a 0. That's his opinion. Now you saying that he's.
This is amazing that he missed all that other shit in between. Excuse my language. I shouldn't have said that. Excuse me. Stuff. He's like, oh, he rated you. He didn't just rate her a 0 and she moved on. He tried to tear her down. And when she started to give her opinion back, he got so emotional. He won't even let her move on to the next guy. Like, why?
Well, hold on. Just like I said, she's a BBW. She got like a booty. I don't know what's going on. It looks kind of weird, like the small legs and the big booty, and then I don't know. But she might have had some kids or whatever. So her body's shaped like a mother, right? So it's more to. I hate to like say something like this, but bottom line is that when guys see women, they look for procreation. So if you don't have what it takes to procreate with this woman, then you're gonna like look down on her.
STDs and you'll body him and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, I don't think she took that 0 well.
Walk with grace. How about you walk with grace?
She's literally asking him to go. And these knuckleheads that are running the show aren't doing anything. She's approaching in, and he's sitting there and he's thinking, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. He really is. That's why he's touching his glasses, because he's thinking I either have to take them off to fight or let me brace myself. And this knucklehead with the red tie isn't stepping in at all. He's just like, oh, I don't know. Now watch this.
So, anyways. Okay, all right, listen. Let's go. You got what you wanted, TV fame, right?
She's like, TV fame, right? And the guy with the red tie is laughing. He's enjoying hearing this guy put this woman down. He's enjoying it. Now, the dude that's standing here, the problem with the guy with the big, with the white and the
man, what is going on with that? That stomach.
No, but he should have said. But he's also dropped the ball. He should have come in and said, "Okay, no, let me talk. Let me get in here and finish talking to sister, brother. You know, man, like he should have talked to the guy that was running his mouth and said, let me talk to her for a minute, man. You got it, and then that would have made, sadly, because this incel that's against the wall, it would have made him feel like, okay, dad, and then that would have worked, and then the guy in the red tie could have said, okay, man, you did a good job, but we don't want to spoil it for the other guy. We want to hear what the other guys say, see if they agree with you. But no, they just sat back.
Yeah, we just talk about guys with like sweaters on and like wife beater shirts with their stomach hanging over their pants. Like, bro, like what?
Yeah, no, Genesis. I don't mind that. I'm saying just like, I get what you're saying, but for me, I'm not. No, I promise you, if you're like this guy is being nice right now, I don't look at that. And I know people. If he was coming at me, I'd go at it. But I don't see him like, oh, your stomach is big and
hey, do nothing is to do everything. To me, is he's standing there just letting this guy.
But he thought that he would but he thought he looked. You were talking about his outfit.
Right, but I'm saying is that tells you he's like a whack ass dude because excuse my language, but it tells you where he stands at because look at how he's dressed. He's not even stepping up and say, you know what, don't disrespect the lady like that. That's what a real man would do is say, hey, hold on. I don't care what you think, whatever. Hold on, he'd put his hands out, but he got his hands behind his back and his head down. That's a docile position with his stomach hanging out.
Oh Lord, let me play it.
No, I
Look at this stupid guy down here with his mouth open like a 4-year-old. Why is your mouth open like that? You look dumb. Like you didn't know that was going to happen. So
bro, the tallest guy in the room sat there with his arm behind his back.
Yo,
his head down.
She popped him on the top of his head with the microphone because she was just upset. You can't crash out like that.
No, she wasn't. He's going to say because he called her a zero. She was upset, but it was a bad situation. First off, she could have really hurt him. She could have killed him.
No, he knew he was triggering her. He knew he was doing that.
No, but I do want to make a point.
He came there to do that. He came there to.
Yeah. Why, when I'm saying something, you just cut me off, though? Let me just get this out, and then you can just have it. I was gonna say I don't condone the violence. That's all. I'm gonna stop it. Okay, I don't condone the violence. Yes, there you go. She did not need to hit him, but she definitely had every right to curse him out. Okay, and to leave the show. And does that mean that she would have looked good for cursing him out? No, they would have called her, oh, this black woman. She cursed this guy out. She could have really hurt him, though. She could have killed him. You don't hit people in the head with stuff. This isn't the movies. But anyway, that's all I want to say. Go ahead. You wouldn't let me get it out. Go ahead. I want to hear from you.
I'm sorry.
No, you could. Go ahead.
You know I got ADHD, so when I have a thought, like I feel like if I
hear you,
I'll lose the thought. So what I was saying is that like the main issue is that there were several men around that could have just set him right and say, just chill out, bro. No one did that, right? So that shows this generation, right? You have a tall dude that's like probably like 6 feet tall with his hands behind his back looking down the whole time. That to me is weakness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no man that stands there like as a man with his hands behind his back looking down. I don't know. That's to me, when I see a man looking like that, that shows you are weak. You know what I'm saying? You ain't standing there, you know what I'm saying, arms in front of your body, feet agape, standing on your square. That immediately showed me that guy wasn't about nothing. And then on top of that, he's being disrespectful to her, and he didn't say, "Oh no, chill out, no." And I get it, it's a show, but everyone wants to blame the man and the woman because they were really triggering each other, but there was other people around that could have like said, you know what, chill out, bro.
Yeah. Now let me say this. Thank you, Genesis. I will say this. Peace, Akina and Angela Reddick. It's more important to me to be attracted to a man mentally. Yeah, me too. See, I get what Genesis is saying. I'm not discounting what she's saying because I'm sitting here while she's talking. A lot of it I don't agree with, but I know that that doesn't mean that there aren't women who feel the same way and that have valid points. Does that make sense? Like, I get it. You're looking at certain things that I don't look at. For me, I look at like the it starts with how he's treating her, and when he treats her that way, I think there's something really mentally wrong with him before I start thinking about him physically. But I like the stuff that you brought to mind about maybe he just feels insecure about being able to physically handle her. Now, speaking of physical, getting to the point where the scam chan is in here saying, I still saw yes, I that
They
is
might have been popping all balloons because her body shape, because she wasn't like hourglass
she
shape.
might have had an attitude problem. This is where I want to be in fairness, not to the not to the commentator, not to Mr. Perfect, because he's critiquing it just like all of us. I didn't see it before, but I did see even the guy who seemed normal and nice. Not nice. I don't like you. The guy who wasn't laughing at the things. He also had a pop balloon, so she might have been up there. They saw that she was violent. They probably saw the violence there. But I'm more going back to him saying, let's keep it real. That's what I want to say. She's wrong and he's wrong. Ooh, I'm glad I got that out. I'm not. I know it might have seemed like because she was attractive, but she was wrong, and I don't like it being spent. The narratives being spun as just because she got called a zero, that's why she hit him. No, he was disrespectful and she was nasty. Now maybe he didn't like her vibe. I gotta go, y'all. I'm already. Let me call you right back.
I want to say real quick though,
back, okay?
is that if he didn't come and smoke, he would not have came with sunglasses on, looking all disheveled. I don't know. He might have had a hangover. Who knows? And just was like really coming up here ready to like be a jerk. You know what I'm saying? And she picked up on that and said, you know what? Enough. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot listen. You cannot call a person a zero and then double down on it.
Yeah, that was rude. I didn't like that.
Come back at you, and then now you want to like call her old and this, that, the other. You old as
I didn't hear that, but I did see when she hit him. I want to say this to the man. When she hit him, I will say this. I didn't like. I was, even though I was with her 100% until she hit him. I would not have I lost I was like, I get why she hit him though. He acted surprised. You're messing with people and then you act like you don't know. You act like these people are gonna follow your rules and act like, see, for me, I run my mouth, but I don't hit people and I don't want to get hit. And so meaning I don't get in people's face and be like, I dropped my addy. No, call me scared if you want. I'm not having a physical altercation with you because somebody's going to end up, you know what? So, and it's not going to be me because I'm the one that's going to be scared, and scared people are dangerous. So I digress. My point is, even my Genesis, we said, let me come whip your ass. No, I'm not going to fight my friends. That's why, because I don't want to hurt my friends and I don't want to get hurt. So the reason I'm saying this is when she hit him, he was asking for it, but that doesn't mean that he deserved it. When I saw him, I felt like he was so broken. Did you see his face? Like, I don't think he really expected her to get violent, physically violent with him.
I don't think so either. And let me say this, is that a lot of times, you know, when you are, let me say this, when it comes down to females and like you breaking down them in real time, you know, say you never know what to expect. She could have been on premenstrual. You never know what a woman's going through.
No, say that again. You're in front of all these people, and it's a woman. You're making her feel
embarrassing the F out of her.
Yeah.
And then you expect to like, this is gonna be air on national like YouTube,
international,
and you're like, oh, -0, minus -0, whatever he said to her, and so therefore she feel like she got to come back. And she actually probably liked the guy before. They probably talked before. Here's the thing: a lot of these like little pop the balloon things, these people talk before, so it's not like they don't never talk to the people. They actually be communing with each other before they,
or just looking at each other across the room. Maybe it was giving him a stank face. He might have thrown her weave and hit him in the face. That's a good point. Hold on. She might have made him feel so inferior. Listen, okay, I was talking about the brother, and remember, I don't know either one of them. I was talking about him negatively. But what if he is a pretty chill, shy guy, wore glasses and came there? He's not ugly. Somebody might have said, go on there, go on there. What if he's like a really shy dude, a sweetheart, just doesn't really he doesn't meet a lot of women. That's why he had his jacket on backwards. And then he was all reserved with his arms crossed. And then here's this big, she looked, come on. I think she was I thought she was above average, but I'm a woman. The reason is you looking at her from the weave looking. The only thing is that weave was whack. Like the wig was bad.
It was given the
helmet
beauty supply store from.
Yeah, that was the only thing. If she didn't have that helmet wig on, she probably would have looked 10 points better. So I could tell her face was nice, her bone structure. She had nice breasts, a nice body. That angle with the booty looking all crazy. That's why Genesis gave her mom bod. But that's okay. That's okay. Then I want to get to this though.
It was kind of square. It when it squared off, I said, okay, you know what?
I just want to stay on your point though, Miss ADHD, because I'm agreeing with that, and I'm gonna build on it. He might have gotten a vibe. Maybe he flashed her a smile before, and she's looking at him like, because she really wasn't attracted to him, like, you're small in my eyes, you're light skinned, and she probably stuck her nose up and looked the other way at somebody else. And then he was like, "Oh,
they already knew like that he wouldn't."
Yeah.
So therefore, it already carried over into the show. So yeah, it might have been something like that. I would give it that before I would say.
Yeah, you already made the man all erectile dysfunction, all and shit. No, I'm just kidding. Don't say anything about that. Stop. I'm just kidding. But we got both sides, so that's good. So now we're going on his side, right? We're going to critique it from his point of view. Maybe because you brought up a great point. You brought up a couple great points. Because I was sitting here thinking, damn, am I gonna have to take this video down? Because Genesis was going in about insufficient penis size, and I was thinking like that. But I'm gonna leave it up because that was some good stuff. But I just don't want anybody in the audience. We have an audience that's really fickle. Like, oh, I can't believe you guys are saying those things. But those were good points. The reason you said it was there are women who, like your experience with that. But I digress. I don't want to go back to that. I want to come back to him being a nice guy who saw something, because you said maybe they met before the camera started rolling. And then she hits him upside the head with the microphone. Like, that thing is metal. She could have gashed his head open. It's just a little sponge over it, but the rest is all hard-ass metal and plastic. And she couldn't control herself. Damn. That was wild. So I know y'all are like, wait, Napah, you said the black woman is a goddess. And then I know in the beginning I did say that, but I didn't fully get to see the hit. I'm not going to cap. I told Genesis we're going to watch it before. I knew she hit him, but when I saw her actually hit him in the head, I said, maybe these men saw something that, that I didn't see. So go ahead. I'm going to let you close out. Before I do, what is he doing? What he was doing was going tit for tat to her. That is a perfect statement, because that's what shows it's already bad as a woman or any adult doing that. But a man doing it, oh, wow. It looks so bad when men go tit for tat. It really looks bad. Genesis, Thank you for being on here. Why are you so quiet? Something must have happened.
Oh no, I'm just letting you. You said like let you talk. You know I got ADHD. I don't want to interrupt.
No, I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh! Now I thought something was wrong. Go ahead and close out so I can and say your last bit. And I'm going to Who said really? Why are you saying really? This isn't a sex issue. Oh, you weren't here earlier. That's what Genesis put some. She added some pointers, and I know I saw my sister Sakina throwing up the hundreds. So Genesis wasn't alone in the things she was saying. But we need to do more streams about that, like the way body size matters when men are looking at women, and we need to have men join the panel and hear their perspective.
The reason why I feel like this is because I hear so many men downgrade women because of their size, right? And to me, I'm like, okay, well, that's because you probably couldn't handle a woman my size, you know what I'm saying, or her size, or anybody's size, right? Everybody's not gonna be like 5'3", 100 pounds, you know what I'm saying? So when I see people like just immediately putting a woman down, the first thing I go to is, oh, okay, well, you probably can't handle it, because why else would you just put that woman down? Because if there is an opportunity for that to happen, you wouldn't put her down. You know what I'm saying? Because there is still like a slight chance that you probably could get it. You know what I'm saying? And when it really comes down to it, it was wrong for her to hit that guy. Women should not be hitting people if you don't know, because even that small guy could have probably whooped her, bad. And then now he's the bad guy. So I don't agree with putting your hands on men. I don't agree with you being aggressive, like hitting dudes and stuff like that. I don't agree with that. I've even torn up my own stuff to when I felt like I was that aggressive to where I wanted to lash out and hit someone. I'll tear my own stuff before I hit you.
Oh, wow. Guess what, y'all? We got to do a part 2. Thank you, Genesis. I love that. We got to do a part 2 because guess what I found? Thanks for saying that, y'all. The Chaos Rain Show. We got to go over this. Look what I found. I'm going to screen share it. You already know what I'm going to say. We got to go over this now. We might change our whole mind about her because we got the whole video here. Ooh, let's see this. Let me play the first part. Fair use.
Bring her to this side.
Hold on.
Come to this side. Wait until she reaches out. Wait.
Oh my God.
That's a whole nother person. That's not her.
What is she? But you talk about looks. What does she have on her? I don't know what's going on in Jamaica. She's got on house shoes, y'all.
Bro, what in the world? Oh my God.
I feel bad for these brothers right now. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll take this video. Now I'm starting to feel for the brothers now. What are y'all?
Wow, what she had on.
Oh, let's see how he treated this woman. Let's see how he treated this woman. Let's see how he treated this woman. Okay, we got this. Ready?
Feel like the church outfit still with a girl, like maybe about 6.
He called her outfit a church outfit. Now, you know what? Now I'm looking at her. I know I'm a woman, but I'm not blind. These women are attractive. And he's over here calling.
And if you were at the church, wait,
hold on, ma'am. Sweetheart, now he gets the gloves off. Why are you talking about her outfit when you got a whole wife beater on and a gigantic bell hanging over your belt? Now I could talk about how is he talking about her? This is a see-through.
Tom-toms. Yeah, like Tommy.
How is this a church outfit? It's sexy.
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
All right. Wait,
it's zipped up at first. It was zipped up at first.
I know, but look at this. He rated her a 6. Okay, I don't know, y'all.
Based on appearance?
Tommy Tom had it zipped up, and then he zipped it down.
You look good. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
How much did I rate him from out of 10?
7.
7 out of 10?
You see how sweet these women are seeming to me? He rates her a 6, makes fun of her outfit. She rates him a 7. We got to do better, my loves.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right. Let's go down the line.
Okay.
And she's very...
Zip that down.
This is a beautiful woman. Okay, let's see. This is the guy. This is the guy. Let's listen.
Your name, your social. Why pop the balloon?
Why pop the balloon? Oh, hold on. Not so pretty. Yeah, panagram. Is it? Why pop the balloon?
Why are you so on point? You're scaring me. I gotta get. Did y'all see what he just did? Genesis is on point. Did you see what he just did, you guys? Genesis, you're scary. I don't want to believe what you're saying, but it's starting to come true. Did you just see what just happened? He's plugging his channel. And he's just doing the stuff to get, like you said, to get clout. Let's look.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about him based on his appearance?
You look good. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much did I rate him from out of 10?
He more insecure than the short dude. That's
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, let's go down the line.
Okay.
Your name, your social. Why you pop the balloon?
Why pop the balloon? Oh, hold on. Not so pretty. Yeah, panagram. Is it? Why pop the balloon? Truthfully, I'm not into the blase, say your titties out. I don't do it. That's not my speed, is it? But you're good looking, is it?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just not me.
What you mean?
Just I'm not into the breast out.
What's a brase?
She said breast out. You see what I'm saying?
These men, y'all. I know
You can't see her breast.
Let me get this. Let me get to the brothers who know. I know you're out there. I know you feel the same way as we do. To the beautiful, strong, confident men. Did you just see what he just did? One of the knuckleheads, and he's over here snickering too, like a girl in the background. He just told her she has in a church outfit. Then Tweedledum tells her she's got her breasts out. And then we've got this other turkey neck dude over here snickering and what's happening?
The guy wants attention. He's twirling his balloon. He got his
This is sick.
around. He want attention. It's crazy. It's like,
I know he asked him to give his social, but does that mean that he had to do it?
I'm saying the dude with the hat on is twirling his. Look at how his balloon is.
Like a child playing, and yeah, I noticed that. But my thing is,
attention.
You can tell he's totally high. The one with the orange balloon. It's like, look at how he's calling her, saying her breasts are out. They're in Jamaica, bro. You don't stop the cap. Okay, you're in Jamaica. Who's ever been to the island?
A plaid skirt on. Come on.
No, I'm saying though, it's not real plaid though. It's like polyester, but it's not called plaid. That's called Burberry.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, but it is a plaid though. It is a plaid. But let's listen.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Classy girl and all them things there. Yeah, she's like titties out. You know what I'm saying? That's not my speed. Is it? But
so he's insulting her, saying she's not classy. She looks classy to me. She's on a dating show. You think she's supposed to come in there with a turtleneck on and a church outfit like that lady had on those house shoes?
No offense, you look good, girlfriend, but that's not my speed.
All right. So how much did I rate her from 1 to 10?
Well, look, 6.5. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
That's fine.
All right.
All right. How much did I rate him based on his appearance?
I think he could have done more.
What do you mean?
Yeah. This is like a tracksuit.
Tracksuit where? What do you
Like
mean?
you're gonna go
Tracksuit
running.
where?
Yes.
What do you mean? That's not our tracksuit. What do you mean? Where you see tracksuit?
In
Why
the
are they allowed to argue back? Like she didn't argue back with him.
Yeah. Do you see? This is why I'm critiquing.
What do you mean? What do you mean tracksuit? I don't understand that.
Right.
Bummerclad.
And the way he's talking about her 6.5. First off, she is. I'm gonna say this to you, sisters. If you look half as good as this woman right here, don't entertain people like this. If they would have shown me this lineup, and God is my witness, Most High, I stand before you and tell the truth. I promise you, if I wasn't married and I was going on a dating show and they showed me this lineup, I would have said, where's my bag? And can somebody call my car? I'm not.
What you mean I don't look right? I got
I'm not doing
my
a lineup of
sunglasses on. I got my shirt
hoodies
on
and
backwards.
yeah, hoodies and tracksuit and sneakers and sagging pants and y'all got me the wrong crew. I need the men who actually care about how they look. They don't have to look like squares, but these dudes look like kids off that are waiting at the bus stop. I swear. Tell me this one right here with the hoodie doesn't look like a kid.
I got my hoodie on. I got my build cap on. I'm official. What do you mean?
He doesn't like being critiqued, but he likes to talk about women.
I see cargos. I see my top. I see designer. So I know what I mean about.
Bro, if you don't hold your fucking
There's nothing wrong with tracksuit though.
Nothing wrong with that, but no tracksuit. But on me, I'm a man where take pride in my things. That is it.
All right. So how much did I rate him?
This dude over here got like ADHD or something. Like,
well, okay, I'm done with that. He's a jerk, and the host is stupid because he didn't know how to just move on. And those men aren't appealing. Thank you to this woman right here. Thank you, Queen Angela Reddick. Come on, like I'm not even. Oh, look, Wednesday. You know what, Wednesday Addison, and he did say that, didn't he? But the way he said it, you get it? It's like your boobs are all out. No, her boobs were not all out. Okay, if her boobs were all out, we would have seen her breasts. It is a sexy top. It's called opaque. And I'm not arguing with you. I'm talking about him talking about your boobs are all out. You know, the guy before him says she had a church outfit on. Please like and subscribe. All right, but anybody, even Wednesday, Scam Chan, I'd love the input. I know, right, Scam Chan? What church? It was a sexy outfit, but then the next guy's like, your boobs are all out, and I don't like a woman. You know he likes women who are sexy, by the way, because look at how he's acting and dressing. Am I supposed to believe that he's going to walk through with a woman with a beekeeper outfit, and he's like looking like he's out of a boy band, or you know what I mean, off an R&B video? So like a knockoff Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown.
They went to the block and got like about 5 dudes and said, let's just come on in. And then he said, you know, I got my Instagram. I got me Instagram. I'm going to promote it.
I know, me too.
And I'm going to put my sunglasses
right.
on.
Scam Chan wants
my shirt to the back so people remember me.
Jacket to the back. Oh, look, real quick, because I got to get going. I'm already way past. I wanted to see the lady come out. Me too. If you guys promise to come back, I promise to do a part 2. Okay, because I got to go. But you're right. We're going to do a part 2 and see. I'll title it, Was She Innocent? You understand? Or something like that. But peace, everybody. Thank you so much for joining Genesis. Do you have anything to say? Please hit the like button.
And whatever they was hitting on before, like they did this whole thing was strong as F, because they was all high.
That one dude was high as heck.
Bro, he up there with the balloon, dropping it, doing all this. I'm like, sir, it's not your turn yet. He up there twirling the balloon. I'm like, sir, this is a whole
yeah. So we got to work on that whole. Anyway, I got to talk to you off camera with this. I'm gonna have to, when I end this, I got to go right now. I'm already 30-40 minutes late.
I gotta talk with my daughter like in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But listen, you guys, listen, I know I'm crazy. I know I'll be saying wild
stuff. No, you're great. You're fine. No, but you know what I want to say? Even though I get uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. You know, we need that. I don't need an echo chamber, and sometimes I can be a little bit. One question. What's the question, Wednesday? I get a little bit prude. Yeah, I got to talk about that on another stream. I see you, Wednesday. I'm not ignoring you. We got to talk about 2025 project, Black Project 2025 with Genesis as well on another stream. Okay, can we do that?
Oh, listen, can I like at least plug when I'm doing it like 6 o'clock with Fundi?
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
on
Go ahead, you
Alchemizing.
clout chaser. I'm just fucking with you. Go
Oh, you
ahead.
already know I'm a clown. You a
I'm
clown
messing
chaser.
with you. Messing with you. Do not use the F word. Napah, you're the worst. You know what you done to me. Go ahead. Plug it.
All right. So today at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is I think like 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a show with Fundi Fee discussing the divine feminine and its connection to Islam. So if you can check out my alchemizing energy, please hit the likes and I mean not the hit the subscription and the all notifications so you can actually get a notification when it comes on. But that's going to be a very thing, and I hope Napah will be there.
Yeah, that's why I got to get going because I already made a commitment to you. And if I don't go do what I need to do now, I can't go to your panel. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to be over there, family. Please go over to Alchemizing Energy. Shout out to Sonnetter HOK. We got this channel. We changed the name. We got to pay attention not only to what we just went over with the societal stuff. We're also going to do the esoteric. We're not going to leave the esoteric alone. We're not leaving that alone. We're going to go beyond just arguing about, no, I'm right, you're right. We're going to have more discussions. Shout out to Lex Vortex.
In 1953 and 1875.
Well, that doesn't matter, though. Don't mock it because, you know, our audience
I got to
is
mock it. I'm going to mock it.
You need to. Sometimes I got to stop you. Stop.
Back in 1785 BCE.
Okay. Listen, that matters, but sometimes we don't want to argue about that. Shout out to Sakina Ra, Lex Vortex, DJ Genesis, and people who hit the panels who go deeper into beyond what is on the surface and talk about the metaphysical and stuff like that. We love that. I love because y'all, even though Genesis is hilarious, she's a comedian, she's very funny. She and I are really, really good together when it comes to being funny. However, she's very serious about societal issues, and she is a Santeria priestess. She's an initiate. So she's actually she's a Gemini. What do you want from us? We got 2 Geminis up here. It's like 4 people. Anyway, so Genesis.
Actually like 8 or maybe 16.
Yeah, I heard that there's more than just 2. But I got to get going so I can try to be on your show. Peace to Sakina. Peace to Wednesday, Scam Chan, I saw you come in, I think his name is Marlon, the brother. But I got to go. Peace. Peace and love.
Peace.
I'm going to go right away and see you later, okay?
All right, see you at 6.